the fuck? It just started. How did I do that? I didn't even press anything. Thumbnail. Anyway. I'm wearing a beanie because my hair is a mess. You guys have no right to see that. Look this way, that way. Okay. Day 100. Day 100! Sick. We have been doing this for 100 days. Have I been very consistent? I mean, in terms of effort over the 100 days, I would say pretty consistent. But I can obviously do better. There's always room for improvement. And honestly, I'll agree. I'll hold myself accountable and say there were days where I could have done way better. I could have worked way harder and done way more. Anyway, let's just move on to what I'm here to talk about first, at least, which is today. I'm just going to do a quick review on this week's trading. I was only on the charts for 3 out of the 5 trading days this week. Let's look at, so on Monday, 0 trade, we didn't get any setup, and bias was not filled, and this is bad of me. On Tuesday, I didn't trade. I think that's a lie. Wednesday we won, and we didn't get the full win because I accidentally closed partial. So that's a winning week. No losses, 1 win, winning week. So that's 2 weeks we've been in profit. Obviously, last week I was using demo. This week I only took a trade on the live account, and hopefully I should be able to find trades next week so I can actually trade on the funded. I mean, the focus right now is the mental. So right now my strategy is fluent. I've been doing the back testing. I'm confident in my plans. I'm confident in my process. But the problem is, will I fold under pressure and start making emotional decisions on the funded? And we'll find out soon, because honestly, like, I remember when I was emotionally trading on the demo, that was bad. I got that under control because I really took a deep dive into what the fuck I was doing. But now that I've got the confidence, I've got the fluency in my strategy, now it's all just execution. And will I fuck it up? Will I emotionally trade? And I know that I'm not perfect, right? But right now I'm hyper focused on, am I feeling the pressure, the adrenaline when I'm about to place a trade? And why? I'm really trying to deep dive into the why behind my emotions. Why am I feeling this way? Am I letting this emotion control or influence my decision? And if at any point I can answer yes, I let that emotion influence my decision, rather than letting it be a purely objective decision that's been dictated by my plan, then I will say, well, I emotionally traded and I don't deserve that win, or I fully deserve that loss. And so I'm just gonna be really harsh on myself, because if I really want to succeed, there's not much room for error, and I need to treat it that way. So yeah, that's our review for the week. I'm gonna write it down later. Anyway, no trade today, and I went gym today. Had a great session, fun session, pushed really hard for upper, and then I went and did I did went on a run on the treadmill, burned like 250 calories or something. My stamina's getting way better, so that's good. Yeah. Anyway, what else do I have to say? You know. Did some bag testing today, 2.5 hours session, and got good reps. Finished out a full week of testing. So I tested between like Feb 10 from Feb 10 to Feb 14. Those 5 days, those 5 trading days. There was a lot of. That was when Trump got sworn back in, or he was doing a lot of signings, and what that meant was there were some news scandals, like quite a few, that I had to watch out for. And then on that sample, I found like two trade opportunities. Yeah. And what that helped me, like, I guess, solidify my mind is that there really isn't that many setups you can find in a week. Sometimes you'll find no setups. And it helps me, like, this all this bag testing. Not only does it help me get more fluent in my strategy, get more confident, but it also helps me ground my expectations in real facts. So when I find that I could go a whole week without finding a setup, or I can go a whole week finding one setup, or I can go a whole week finding 4 setups, you know, that's like grounding my expectations and like, okay, well, I shouldn't get frustrated if I can't trade this week, and I shouldn't get frustrated if I lose, because I know why I lost. If I look at my loss and see, well, did I follow my rules? Yeah, okay, then why did I lose? Maybe my plan was wrong. But at the end of the day, if I manage my risk, I should be able to stay in profit in the long run, because I have a positive win rate so far in the strategy. And when I back tested, I legit won twice that week, no losses. So if anything, the win rate got higher. Obviously, that's a 5-week sample size, so it does need more work. And so yeah, I need to do more work on that. Really figure it out. Fluency is good. I'm confident in strategy, and yeah. On a side note, it has been literally 100 days, and that reminded me of, I guess, the progress that I made in the past 100 days, which is actually, now that I think about it, quite a lot. Turn on my fan. What's my 13% on my phone? Okay. Sick. Anyway, where were we? 100 days. That's 1 plus 2 zeros. Okay, what the fuck is wrong with me? So, 100 days. And looking back at where I started, I legit was so fucking clueless. I felt kind of clueless when I was starting this 100-day thing. Like, my strategy just wasn't like, I wasn't confident in my strategy. I wasn't confident in anything. I was kind of a little directionless still. And looking where I am now, I'm glad I have direction. I made progress and I have results, and I'm slowly just working my way up and just slowly getting better, more confident, more less emotional in terms of my trading. And I guess I could honestly argue my hunger has never been more, like my fire has never been burning bright like this. Like I honestly I always want to do more. Like I always feel like I could do more. I want to do more. And I'm starting to like low key in my head just think, why am I here? I want to be doing work right now. I don't want to be here. Like, what the fuck? I feel like I'm wasting time. I could be doing something right now. And I'm becoming more willing to sacrifice things that I normally weren't willing to, like time with friends and family. Like, I'm obviously, I shouldn't, or at least for the most part, I shouldn't. But yeah, especially given that I'm moving, so I do want to spend as much time as I can with the boys, with my family before I move. But when I move, it's just me and my mom, and only socializing I'm doing there is trying to make new friends and new connections. And so I honestly can be enabled when I move to just lock myself in a room and just fucking grind, given that I don't actually have friends yet. I don't have friends. So with that, I could go next. I could turn it up a notch again when I move, but why not do it here as well? Why not turn it up a notch here? That's the real question. And I feel like I should. I feel like, fuck, I don't want to be here right now. I want to do something. Ah, you know. And I guess the sucky thing is that it's like a double-edged sword. Like with trading, you technically don't have to be doing all this. You know, I mean, you should. You should put in work like this to build your confidence, build your reps out. You know, gain better understanding and feel for the market. Obviously, at some point, you get so good that you don't really have to do work like this that much. But I feel like I want to, and I feel like I should. And the thing is, the fact that it's optional, right? Because technically, someone could do less work than me and get to the same point that I would achieve in the future, or achieve where I am right now. But the problem is, the fact that it's optional pisses me off, because what do you mean I have the option to choose whether or not I want to put in some work? Damn, that shit not thick, bro. We might have to shave that off. Nah, I'm kidding. We ain't shaving shit off. Bro, Indian facial hair is sometimes, like, low key, they got hella potential with that facial hair. Like, if you have like a receding chin, but you grow a thick ass beard, that legit solves all your problems, bro. Like, imagine you have like a narrow ass jaw, right? So you have zero jawline because your jaw is so narrow. Well, you can make up for it by growing a beard that pokes out and fills out, gives you more depth. Like, hello? Obviously, if you have a thick ass beard but you're skinny as shit, it looks wrong. So you just have to get buff, and you're gonna look way older. So good luck if you're like 20 or 19 and you have a full ass beard and you look like you're 28, 34 or something like that. you're they're not gonna ask you for your ID. Anyway, as I was saying, we, gosh dang, my skin. Y'all see how bad it is? Bro, 6 months of Accutane. I'm still getting this. What do you mean? Bro, maybe I should have stuck on Accutane, low key, for another 3 months. I was just so eager to start drinking again, bro, that I. Wait, you can't see my hair, bro. I mean, that just means I need to lock in on my skin more. I just ordered like yo, what the fuck? I just ordered. Yo, y'all cannot see my hair, bro. It's tragic. It's actually tragic. Let me hide this shit. You know, I ordered what you call it? Adapalene gel off of thing. So that should hopefully solve one problem. Because I look and think one of the main issues is that I have like hella oily skin. And so I'm just getting this, right? You see what I mean? Like, bro, what? Like, what the fuck do you mean? And then when I was on Accutane, my skin was dry as hell because of how drying it is to your skin and how fucking damaging it is to your liver. Which means if you drink alcohol and you're on Accutane, you might have the liver of a 40-year-old man. I might have the liver of like a 27-year-old dude. It's getting worse, bro. I should really stop drinking. I didn't drink today. I'm actually a few days sober. So, fuck you. What the fuck am I saying, bro? What was I on? Progress. Yes, progress. Bro, I went on a mad tangent. What happened to my eye? Wait, what happened to my eye? How do I do that? Anyway, progress. Bro, in 100 days, made great progress. And I need to put in more work. I want to put in more work. And tomorrow, instead of going gym and then having time to go home and just back test and shit, I'm gonna go out with the boys. And honestly, I should, because I'm about to move, and it just means when I'm in Melbourne, I have to go overtime to really make up for the time I'm losing here by socializing with people I care about. Who knew that you have to spend time with people you care about? Like, wow. Who knew that you should do that? You should do that, by the way. That brings me on to what I was thinking about earlier. This is day 100. And one of the lessons I've learned, not only in the past 100 days, but I guess the past year or two, is that, you know that saying where the 5 closest friends you have are the 5 people that I guess shape you into you. And that is so true, right? Like, the 5 closest people, I'm thinking right now who some of those people are. The Maybach boys, bro. Like Jason and Nathan. You guys are very good. These guys are like hella influential, bro. Like, seeing them hungry and pushing for more and being extremely delusional like I am, it does a lot. It keeps me going. It makes me think that, fuck, I can't just sit on my ass. What do you mean? If they're not gonna sit on their ass, I'm not gonna sit on my ass. Except one is in Japan right now. And so I'm like, yo, I gotta put in some work too. I'm gonna get that Maybach van with the boys. We're all gonna get the fucking Maybach van. But at the same time, I have a few friends who, they're like complete opposite. They don't really have big ambitions, They don't have delusions of grandeur. They're, I guess what you can say, normal. They have normal expectations. They don't strive so high. They don't push themselves every day or like that. They're also pretty hardworking, and they're also pretty. They're good people. They're respectable, and to say that, I shouldn't keep them around would be wrong. Because what I've learned is that while it's good to have people that have like-minded mindset, you know, who will push you to work harder, there's also good to have people who are the opposite of that, who are chill and don't take life so seriously, or don't have huge ambitions. They just want to chill, spend time with the boys, spend time with their family and all that. And that's good because they're reminders of, you know, what you should do when you're not working hard. Because imagine this, like, imagine you're some dude, those Andrew Tate Sigma dudes, like, hustle, 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 hustle. And then you have 90% of your friends, your closest friends, or your closest people are the same. They're also hustle, 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 work hard, yeah, work hard, meow, meow, meow. And you have, get the gym, and you take Bible, whoa, whoa, whoa. And all of your friends are like that. Imagine how one-dimensional and narrow-minded you'd become if that's all you surround yourself with. That's all you're gonna think about. Like when I tell you, during the time that I was spending a lot of time with the Maybach boys, was my hunger, like, was my fire starting to burn even more and more because we kept talking about it, we kept pushing each other? Yes. And now that, you know, and when I move overseas, could it be that the fire calms down a bit? Possibly, honestly, yeah. Obviously, I have the series, and we have all three of us will be uploading regularly to keep each other in check, to keep that fire going, which is good. It's very good. But at the same time, if I spent all my day around people who are chill, do nothing for the most of the day, maybe I just go gym, that's it, and that's my day, you know? Like, do you know, I might slowly start to become like that and slowly start to become complacent. So it's all a balance, really. Because while I do want to surround myself mostly with people who are ambitious, have delusions of grandeur, where they want to be the greatest fucking mathematician ever, they want to be a day trader, or they want to be super successful in e-commerce, or they want to have a crazy startup idea, and they're gonna drop out of uni. Like, that's the people I want to surround myself with. But at the same time, I also want to surround myself with people I actually care about too. Like, not just people who are like-minded, but also people I care about. Not to say I can't care about the people who are ambitious. Like, I definitely do. I have friends who are like that. They're ambitious, but I care about them just like I care about every other friend. Those are my boys. Fuck, what am I saying? This is obvious, bro. I feel like I just over-explained myself there. I did. There was no need to explain that. That was a given. Anyway. I'm like, yo, bro, because I've got friends who aren't that ambitious. They don't have that dog in them to hustle and fucking grind every day. They don't have it in them to just be all in for anything, really. But sometimes you just gotta have people who are like that around you. Maybe one or two. Just good ratio, I'm mostly trying to keep the people who are like-minded around me, and then have a few people who are like a small handful, just chill, maybe less than a handful, maybe a couple or so. And these are the people that I'm like, yo, you're chill, and it's good to keep you around to remind me that I need to chill. Because if you don't chill, you're gonna forget. Like, no matter how successful, I'm stuttering. No matter how successful you will be from all your day trading or whatever, if
you don't have people to remind you, yo, spend time with your friends, spend time with your family. Don't neglect them. Don't neglect your day ones. Don't neglect the Maybach boys. You know, that type of shit. You are going to be very unhappy no matter how much money you have. And at the same time, if you only can surround yourself with people who are so super chill and maybe have only one person who's ambitious, there's chances are you could end up being just so fucking lazy and complacent, and then you're just gonna live your life thinking, oh, what if I really went all in? What if I took that risk? You know what I mean? It's a ratio. Choose what ratio do you want. If you want the ratio with the lazy majority, fine by you, bro. Fine by me. Choose what you want to do. But if you want a ratio with majority people who are like-minded and ambitious, they don't have to be like want to get rich. They could be people who are academics, and that inspired me too. Like I had people who are very academic and very, you know, very ambitious with the academics. They tried really hard, and that inspired me too. Not maybe not to study, but just to work hard. Because I'm like, if this person can work hard towards their goals, I should be too. You know, that kind of thing. You'll see the skin color difference. My face is like a little pale, and then my neck is just black. I've been outside too much, and my eye bags are terrible. Acne tour. Hey guys, welcome to my tour of my acne. This one is called Acne Vulgaris because it's fucking vulgar. This one. Yo, thumbnail. Anyway, on another side note, another thing I want to talk about, because it's day 100, so we'll have to go all out. You know, I have to talk about everything that's been on my mind. So other than the fact that I want to do more, work more, sacrifice more, but at the same time, keep a good ratio of friends in terms of their mindsets and what they're like. Third thing, very important thing. I forgot that thing. Oh, yes, I just remembered it now. Okay, listen. I thought about this, right? When I get that money up, when, no if, when, because I will. I'm not fucking quitting, and I will get that. Obviously, I know what that money's gonna go to first. You know, it's going to my goal. I'm gonna pay for my sister's wedding. That's the goal. Her wedding, her honeymoon, everything. But what's the second thing I'm gonna do with my money? And I used to say, oh, I should just get a house, secure some property. But then I was like, wait, hold on, bro. Cause listen, low key, I do want to be surrounded by fucking rich people, because rich people will make you stay rich. Obviously, I will have my ethics, but what I mean is that I want to be connected with people who are fucking college dropouts doing startups, people who are in business and successful with whatever they're doing, tech, whatever industry, blah 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 blah. How the hell am I gonna get myself those connections? What am I gonna do to even make them look my way? Cause like, bro, I honestly just look ordinary. I look ordinary. Like, fuck. Like, I could be a successful day trader, but if I want to make that connection, if I want them to approach me, or if I want to look like I belong, that I'm one of them, what do I have to do? And I thought about this. I didn't really think about this because I didn't know if I want to do it, but low key, I think the second thing I'd have to buy is a supercar. And instead of acquiring some wealth, obviously I'll put money into like a stock portfolio and shit. But instead of buying property and hella assets, commodities, I think I should buy a supercar. Hear me out. Because it's a passport, really. If you can dress nice, like dress like you're in a fucking luxury streetwear, or just you items that look definitely really high quality, like you definitely look rich. You fucking wearing hella silver and like I don't know, fucking chrome hearts, like real chrome hearts shit. Like you look like a fucking fashion icon and you're driving a Ferrari. That's a passport to more connections. I hate to say it, but status signaling signals to others like, oh, this guy is worthy of my time. Like quite literally, it quite literally is. If you've ever seen, like, I'm talking to my average people here, people who are middle class. If you've ever like met someone, like if you ever talked to someone, they came out of their fucking Porsche, would you not just think, damn, I'll give this guy a bit more respect just because he's literally financially better than me. He's above me. And, you know, it makes sense. So, if I have a Ferrari, everyone's be like, this guy is worthy of my respect. Or like at least some respect. And it's honestly a connection worth making. So I'm thinking I might have to do that. Even though, imagine, I have a Ferrari, I drive back to my mom's house. That's kind of ridiculous. Like, guy owns a Ferrari, but he lives with his mom. Like, bruh, talk about like such unorthodox things, but to get those connections with like business leaders and all that stuff, it's honestly pretty important to look the part. Fake it till you make it, but I'm not really faking it because I do have that money, don't have the wealth. So, yeah, honestly think it would be I guess, a way to accelerate a rise to the top. You know, bro, I'm gonna upload this. I'm gonna look back in how many years, think, fuck, I'm a genius, bro. As if no one's ever tried to do this. Try to like pretend to be rich and shit. To like make friends with other rich people. Holy eye bags, bro. Bro, my eye bags, what is wrong with them? Why is it so dark? Why is it so... Okay, that's enough thumbnails. So yeah, I might have to buy a Ferrari before I can even buy a house. Maybe I won't do that. Maybe I don't need to do that. But yeah. Yeah. Day 100. I'm curious what. You know what? Message to day 200 me. I think day 150 is too close. Actually, day 150. If you're looking back at this at day 150, how's Melbourne? Am I still alive? Is the real question. What if I've been fucking killed or some shit? I shouldn't say that. That's pretty insensitive of me to say. But like, you never know. You know, I could die tomorrow. I don't have any enemies. Day 200 me, how you doing, bro? Assuming you're still alive. Like, okay, I'm not suicidal. Just let me clarify that. I'm not suicidal. But I'm just in case, like, I don't know, a truck hits me or some shit. And I'm fucking paraplegic. If I'm paraplegic, Bob, please just pull the plug on me. I'm kidding. That's murder. But yeah. How are you doing, bro? Day 200. I hope you are fucking hungry as shit. I hope you got that fire in you, bro. You better have that fire in you. You better be so hungry to just succeed and win, you know? Because look how far you fucking come. 100 days, and I've honestly come a long way. 4 years, and my body has come a long way too. Like, I kid you not. If I could have done it, 4 years of work to even get this, right? You can put in 100 days of work and pass some fucking funded accounts, motherfucker. So, you better be winning. You better be making hella bread. You better. I'll be mad if you don't. Spank your ass, bitch. Oh, yeah. Another side note. Side notes upon side notes. My shit's gonna die. So I'm gonna get my charger. Come with me. Get my charger. Jawline check. Am I mogging? Am I mogging? Mogging. 40 minutes video. I might not be able to upload this. Okay, guys. Y'all want to take a shot of tequila with me? Just for the lols. No, I'm kidding. That's alcoholic shit. I don't encourage the consumption of alcohol. Anyway. ASMR. Okay. So anyway, on a side note, 4 years. I remember in year 9 when I was in year 9. Gee, when I was in year 9, G, bro, I just dreamed of like being jacked as hell, G. Cause, bro, I don't know, maybe because being jacked is cool. And when I was in year 9, I just wanted to be jacked because, I don't know, a year 9 boy wanting to be jacked. Like, far, bro. Every year 9 wants to be jacked, bro. I'm out of breath. I'm kidding. Anyway, like, when I was year 9, so if you're in America, that's the equivalent of whatever grade is a 13-year-old, 14-year-old in. Anyway, I said, yo, I want to be jacked. Let me start working out and stuff. So I did that. And I said, realistically, given the progress that I've seen some experienced lifters make, I could be jacked about year 12, year 13. So that's second to final year. Year 13 means final year of high school. And I was like, I want to be jacked by year 12, ideally. Year 13 at least. So when I'm 17, I want to be jacked. I'm 18 now. And when I was 17 last year, it's fair to say, your boy was jacked. Your boy's already jacked. And I already realized this. Like, I think I've already talked about this before. But I honestly haven't given myself much credit for actually achieving what I set out to do. I am quite literally living the dream that I was dreaming of 4 years ago. I succeeded, you know? And I should be proud of myself that every day I'm technically living the dream. But I'm also proud of myself that I haven't stopped here. That I'm hungry for more. that when I look at myself in the mirror and I get a sick pump from working out, I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, damn, I look sick. Cause like I'm like, damn, I do look sick. But then when the high runs out, I'm like, I need to keep doing more. I'm like a Fent user. That's a really bad analogy, but I'm like a Fent user. I get that high. I'm on meth. Like, oh, I'm high as shit. Oh, I feel so good. Oh my gosh, I feel great. Amazing. My pump is amazing. And then I'm like back to earth, and now I'm like, what can I do to feel that high? I don't know, succeed more. Where can I succeed? Maybe I could get another pump, or maybe I can win my trades and just start doing good, succeeding. Damn, I'm getting braces, guys. Y'all see this? Yeah. So you guys will see me with braces next year, and my teeth should be fucking straight. Yeah. Okay, I should stop fucking around. I'm just gonna get screenshotted, but I won't because nobody's watching this. If you've watched till this part, 40 minutes in, my gosh, you're dedicated. You're my #1 subscriber. Love you. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm living the dream, technically, but I still dream of more. Fair to say. Don't stop dreaming, boys. Have a good night. Day 100. Stay safe. Take care. God bless. Bye.